Hello everyone, welcome to Felipe's Reviews. Today we're going to take a look at the latest LEGO Collectible minifigure series, the Disney Series 2 Collectible minifigures. This series comes with 18 different characters, just like Series 1. And now let's take a closer look at individual figure and see if my field guide can help you find the figure you want. First, we have Vintage Mickey. The accessory is the steering wheel for the steamboat, and this version doesn't have the silver metallic color. In order to find this figure, it's pretty easy. It's to find this piece over here. And second figure we have is a Vintage Minnie. Again, this one doesn't have the silver metallic paint as the one from the Steamboat Willie set. And in order to find this figure, you will need to find the skirt piece here, and it's relatively easy to find. The third figure from this series is Huey from DuckTales. So this figure is one of the more rare figure in the box. So this only comes with two in the box, so it's quite hard to find. Because there's identical figure with just different color. In order to find the figure, you have to look for this book cover. And this book cover is an exclusive print, and the book looks quite nice. So I quite like this accessory. And then we have Dewy from DuckTales. So the mold is exactly as the same as Huey. The only difference is the color. So in order to find this figure, you need to look for the slingshot. And again, this figure only comes with two in the box, so it's gonna be quite hard to find. And then we have Louie here. So the color is green, and it's also one of the rare figure in the box and only comes with two. And the accessory it comes with is a torch, and this is the piece that you want to look for when you try to feel for Louie. And then we have Scrooge McDuck. I think this is one of the better figure in this particular series. First, you got a new headpiece, and you also get this printed $10 coin. So it's really nice. And also, if you pay attention here, the details on the legs is exceptional. So even the tail, they actually painted in the middle part with the same color, which is really nice detail they put in. And in order to find this figure, you should try find the stick here or the headpiece. So those two are quite easy to feel from the blind bag. And then we have Chip. Chip comes with the new medium-sized bendable legs that introduced from the Harry Potter minifigure series. In order to find Chip, you should go look for this piece here. So this accessory is actually two piece, and if you can find this one, and it's actually pretty easy to find and isolate, then you'll find Chip. And then we have Dell. Well, obviously you can't have Chip without Dell, right? And his accessory is just this Christmas Santa sack, but in the brown color, or sometimes it used as the rubbish bag. And obviously, if you want to find this minifigure, just try to find this bag and try to feel it. It's quite easy to feel, so it's quite easy to find. And then we have Elsa from Frozone. So this is one of the figure with a double back. So if you want to find Elsa, first you need to feel like it's quite easy to feel if it's double back or not. But you definitely need to look for this snowflake piece. It's quite distinct, and I love how they do the hair. Although it's a rubber hair, but it's really nicely done. And also you get a really nicely detailed cape. Also, she comes with a secondary facial expression like this. I think this is an excellent minifigure, and you just can't let it go without Anna if you got Elsa, right? So she comes with this torch piece, which kind of very common from the Harry Potter series. She also got very nice printing on the torso and the skirt as well. She also get a new hairstyle and also an alternate face. which is a wink. So Anna also comes with a double bag, but in order to find the figure, you just need to find the piece inside this lamp here because it's quite distinct and only Anna comes with that piece, so it's very easy to identify. And then we have Jafar from Aladdin. Jafar has a very nicely done. I think the face here really capture the looks of Jafar, and his accessory is his staff. In order to find Jafar, you just need to look for the staff, and it has some distinct pattern, so it's very easy to feel. Jafar also comes with a secondary face, which is a lot more angry and more aggressive. We also have Jasmine here. So Jasmine comes with this new bird piece, which introduced in the Friends line. It's great to get this bird from a cheap way with this minifigure, and I think Jasmine looks really nice, and she also has an uh, alternate face. No, she doesn't have any alternate face. And in order to find Jasmine, you just need to look for this little bird here. And then we have Hades here. So Hades used the Ghost Rider headpiece, but with the blue frame. And for him, it's very easy to find because he has this distinct lower body. It's so easy to find, like you can just find it with the first touch. And to be honest, it's not really my favorite minifigure, although there are lots of distinct features on it, just because I'm not a fan of the Hercules cartoon. This series also comes with Hercules. So Hercules has his distinct hairpiece, a new shield, and also a sword. So Hercules comes with a double bag again. In order to find him, you just need to find the shield here. It's very easy to find. And also Hercules just comes with a secondary face. So it's a less aggressive, give you a really smirky smile. Then we have Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. She has a new hairstyle, so it's a very nice hairpiece that you might able to use it with other minifigures. And the torso and the legs are really nicely printed as well. Her accessory it's just this black color leaf piece with a flower on top. In order to find her, it's the hair piece, or you can try find the flower, but I find it easier to feel this hair over here because it's quite distinct, and she's only minifigure that has this hair piece in this series. Sally also comes with a secondary face expression. And when you talk about Nightmare Before Christmas, how can you have Nightmare Before Christmas without Jack Skeleton? This is a very nicely done minifigure, and it's also one of my favorites from this series. Obviously, he doesn't have any secondary face, but he got this cloth piece to make his tuxedo. He got this unique bow tie and a very nicely printed torso and legs. His accessory, it's just a present box, but inside you got some clear snowflake pieces. In order to find Jack, so he comes with a double bag, but it's quite easy to find the cover of his present box because this is the unique piece of this particular minifigure, and it's quite easy to feel a 2x2 flat tile. And you get Edna mold from The Incredibles. I'm a bit surprised they include this character. I personally don't like this character that much, but she had this unique headpiece. She also comes with a teacup and also the mold shopping bag. She also comes with a secondary face like this. Also, she'll have the facial expression if you take out her hairpiece. Whether you find this one better or the one behind the hairpiece better, it's really up to you. In order to find her, you just need to find this 1x2 flat tile. It's quite distinct and easy to find. Otherwise, the alternative way is to look for this cup here. And finally, we have Frozone. I'm glad that they include Frozone because last year when they released the Incredible Junior set, you get the whole family, but it kind of feel missing without Frozone. So Frozone comes with the clear shooter part and also his circular plate. In order to find Frozone, you just need to feel for his circular plate because it's quite big and it's quite easy to find, so it's not that hard to find Frozone. So this is the Disney Series 2 collectible minifigure. I think this is a decent series, but not the best. For me, the best figure is definitely Scrooge McDuck, Elsa and Edna, and Jack over here. It's also nice to get a Jafar and Jasmine to complete the major characters in Aladdin, although I wish they include Abu as well. For me, some of the characters I don't really like the one from Hercules, although it's really well done, but I just don't have the connection with these two characters. Also, it's a bit disappointing that Huey, Dewy, and Louie only comes in 2 in each box, so it's kind of hard to get a free complete set in one box. In general, there are lots of nice minifigures, but compared to previous series, I think the accessory for each minifigure is a bit disappointing in this series. If you're a Disney fan, this is a must-get series, but if you're only a fan of a few characters, I recommend you go check out and try to feel the characters that you want. So let me know in the comment section below which one is your favorite minifigure in this series, and if you like this video, be sure to check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel for more upcoming updates. I'll see you next time.